Hi, on this video we'll be unboxing 6 of the Star Wars Rebels the series black 6-inch collectibles. So there's quite a few from here, as you can see, and these are all the 6 members of the Ghost Crew, the Spectres. So let's have a quick look at the packaging and then we will start the unboxing. Different art that actually connect, so let's connect them up first. Ahsoka makes the 7th. Today we'll focus on these 6. I always find the box art, they seem to show the characters a bit older than they appear in the show, and also the box is not quite a rectangle. I guess it will stand out on the shelf. On the back you got the blurb of each of the characters' story, and once again you have the nice art on the back of the box again. And then you got the awesome display of each of the characters with their accessories, which is pretty awesome. So you have Zeb, Chopper, Ezra, Kanan, Hera, and Sabine. Why don't you comment below which character is your favorite or which character you would love to buy. Paperwork. Alright, we have here Zeb and his bow rifle, and then we have here Ezra with his lightsaber as well as his cadet helmet. Alright, let's check him out. Let's start with Zeb. Compared to the box art, so I think they have really captured his face really well to the art. I like how they captured the markings on his skin as well. I'm also about his spacesuit, but he looks a bit plasticky on the materials. But the armor looks really good, as well as the details on his hands. And don't get much close up on his feet, but they look great too. To the side, which then the armor looks great. And on the back, so the 2 slots for his bow rifle, and then it's a bit plastically fit. The leg looks good. Let's see the movement. Not much movement on the head, doesn't move at all. Arms can bend. The hand can rotate as well as the wrist can rotate. The legs let them bend, there's 2 double joints. So you move up, then do it in 90 degree. Bit stiff, as well as this part is a separate movement, and then it's free to move as well. And hands can do 90 degree as well. Go up pretty high. Just now can sit quite comfortably on his back. With Zeb's weapon, start off with his rifle form. Take this off, slide it into his fist. Then transform his bow rifle. Put on electricity on. You can equip it with his fists. Alright, let's look at Ezra. I always feel like the box art make the character look much older than they appear in animated series, and I feel like the figure is even more so. But otherwise I think they captured the outfit pretty well. I think the hair is done really good as well. As would look like it was live action. And then the details on his vest and his outfit, I like his detail on the belts and his pouch, and then mismatch in his shin armors. Inside there's armband with some details on that too, which looks great, and the hand detail looks really good. On the back got his signature icon, and the thing's painted really well detailed. The back looks fantastic. It's all general paint application. Looks good. So Ezra actually a bit of a collector of helmets. And I love how well painted the markings on this helmet are. It's a bit mean, but I guess if you're not a fan of detail on his face, you just put his helmet on. There we go. Who is this mystery man? And then we have his awesome lightsaber, and it's a blue lightsaber. So we hook it onto his belt. Thread it through.
I think you have something that belongs to me.
Hera and Kanan. Paperwork. Alright, we have here Kanan's DL-18 blaster as well as his lightsaber. And Hera, she comes with her 1120 blaster. Alright, let's get Kanan out first. Wow, that's a really small gun. Oh, easy to lose. Once a definite box size makes Kanan look a lot older than he does in the anime series, but otherwise his figure does resemble quite a lot to his box art, as well as detail on his outfit. So yeah, I think there's really good detail on his face, as well as on armor. The color looks great, as well as how the material turned out. It looks really nice. It's quite shiny, especially intricate detail on his belt, as well as his armor here. The legs look great, especially shin details, even the shoes. It's plain here. Love the detail on the gloves, and one full paint application here looks a bit worn, which is really good. It's a bit plain compared to the front, but still very well detailed with the rest of his holster. Legs, not much to speak about here. I do like how his uniform is green patch here and a lighter patch there. In terms of movement, his head can move, which is good. Torso movement, pretty cool. Arm movement, hands and twist. And do a 180, bit stiff. DL-18 blaster, it's quite small, but the detail is well captured, as well as the paint application. And I like how it goes into the holster as well. Pretty neat. Kanan lightsaber is blue. It can break into two pieces to conceal his lightsaber. Like the face on the figure looks a bit better than what's on the box art actually, and the rest of it's captured really well. I think the colors look a bit plain, but I guess that's more the design than the actual quality of the model. I do like how there's shoulder blades. I love the detail on the goggles. They are reflective in the goggles, glasses, which is awesome detail. Great detail on the shoulder pad and on her spacesuit, which matches the original trilogy spacesuits that they wear. And I love the little details on her feet, especially the holster for her gun, which is down below. And got a great shoulder pad and the details on her wrist, and the head tails captured really well. I always love the little holster things that they have. In terms of movement, so you move her arms, hands can pivot as well, in, out. Head can't really move much. That's because of the head tails. Legs bent up and do a right angle, and then feet, then pivot. The blur 1120. I love the info is quite small. The detail on it is amazing. The paint application is so clean, and that slots into the holster ankles. Putting Hera's weapon on, slide it in from the top.
Artificial gravity is down for 2 minutes.
Sabine and Chopper. Wow, look at Chopper has quite a full-on set piece here, as well as a few extra parts for him. And then Sabine with her Mandalorian helmet. Spray paint canister, dual V-Star 35 twin blaster pistols. Okay, let's take them out of the box. They flew out. Guess it looks pretty much like the pictures. And with the blast, so much details on him, isn't there? Love all the little marks on him. And for I think the grey, that's the way plastic is, the metallic. But I do like the application, makes it look like it's a bit worn. And generally the head detail is quite good. Antenna looks a bit plastic, right? You can see the stem as well. I do like all the little markings, we make him well worn, been around for a long time. Last fit looks great, very shiny, as well as his spare legs. Real, that walks. Right, in terms of movement, he does his head 360. One of the great characteristics of Chopper design is that he got these little hats. Always like his what expression. It's pretty cool that I can fold all the way out. He did a variety of hand-like gestures. As well as he got his additional slicer / weapon where he can zap enemies. Back in here. Whereas his feet move around and a flame can come out as well, to be replaced by a wheel. So then he can move around like this. Whereas it has a bit of odd legs, you can make them match with the ball joint fits in. All this have wheels that allows him to glide around. But yeah, it's pretty mobile droid. This part comes out, so we go in, and then this slots in here. Then the art does make it look a bit older than the piece in the animation series, but otherwise I think it's well captured. I think the figure actually does look a lot better than the actual illustration, which is a good thing. So let's start with her hair. I love the design in Rebels, and I think it captured really well, especially the highlights, the details here, and on her chest plate. Just love all the colors, the stripes, the splatter of paint on her boots as well, the holsters for her dual weapons, more paints on her gloves, onto the back. Not as much detail as here, otherwise the arm detail is great with the shoulder pads. In terms of movement, head 10 turn, left and right. Arms, bend, legs and bend 90 degrees. The foot bends as well, and arm 10 waist all the way to the top. Here's the famous Mandalorian helmet with the visor that can come down too, which is great. And then this head is slotted over her head. There we go, battle mode. But I don't think I want to keep it on because the detail on the face is quite good on this one. Alright, also to take it off, this has a bit of a stretchy material. As we look, love this paint job she's done with added character, very unique to her. With striking colors with the yellow, contrast with the purple. I love the visor design. Next we like the her blasters, twin blasters, the V-Star 35, are common weapons among a few of the different Mandalorians, and this can be slotted on her holsters. like so. She does a lot of spray paint with bold colours. It can be highly explosive. Doesn't look like there's a place to slot this in. I guess this is something you can carry. Blasters in your hand, and just have to slot them from the top. A lot easier than some of the other ones. Alright, let's set them up. They turn out great, didn't they? So all these are from Star Wars Rebels, the animated series. So this makes up the whole set. So with Ezra being the main character and also coming with 2 accessories, but I'm still not quite happy with the way they did the face. So I think this actually might be a browse for me. Zeb being quite new, and his bow rifle being pretty awesome. I didn't realize you can actually customize it from being a gun to a melee weapon. I think that's really cool, and he's easily one of the biggest one, which makes him one of the priciest, but I think it's worth a buy. Pretty cool character. Kanan and Hera, I think they're both well detailed, especially Kanan and the textures on his outfit. I think Kanan is definitely a buy. I think it's really well done, as he carries 2 accessories as well. But with Hera, I think it's only carry 1 accessory, and in general I think the overall quality of the figure is not really that nice. I think it might be a browse for Hera. Sorry Hera. If they did a combo with Hera and Chopper, I think that'd be a really good set, or even with the Ghost. But as it stands now, I don't think it's a really good buy. Chopper being the only non-humanoid character in the set, and also it's great that he actually did allow you to bring out his arm and his sapper, and then the extra leg as well, which was an interesting choice, and the wheel, and it's great that it came with this base. I think it really elevates it. I think this is definitely a brilliant. And if you only buy 1 figure from the entire Star Wars Rebels set, I think Chopper's one to go. So you get Albert, stamp of approval. Yay! And for Sabine, I think this is probably one of the most well painted. The way they capture her personality, I think they did a great job adapting her face to what she would look like in a live action film, and that her helmet comes off as well, and a bit moves, twin guns. But overall, this is definitely a buy. Almost brilliant. If it came with a jetpack, I think that would be a brilliant as well. But a buy is still pretty good. I really feel if you only buy 2, Chopper and Sabine will be a good choice. As we have Ahsoka as well, who's a key character in the 2nd season. The Ahsoka unboxing you can check out here. If you'd like to check out more unboxing videos, there's a playlist here. And if you'd like to check out my latest video, you can check out the video here.